Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be talking about 5 self-tanners that I have been loving lately. So this is gonna be a fun one because I feel like I constantly am trying new self-tanners. So I wanted to share with you guys some self-tanners that I've tried recently that have really stuck with me and that I'm really loving using when I'm not trying a new one right now. So before we get started, please give this video a big thumbs up for me and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much if you do. But if you want to see what 5 self-tanners I've been loving lately, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay, I'm not going in any kind of order with this. I am just gonna grab one and then tell you why I've been loving it so much. So we can just get right into it. And I'll probably do these kinds of videos maybe like every couple of months or so, just so I could keep you guys updated. Like, I feel like it's one thing to try a new self-tanner for you guys and give like a review of what I think right away, but it's another thing to share with you how I feel about it after I've been using it for a while. And these I can confidently say I feel really good about, and especially if you're going to be spending money on this, these are ones that I recommend and that I think are worth your money. So first one that I'm seeing is the Isle of Paradise Express Self-Tanning Mousse with color correcting actives to even skin tone. Hello, 30-minute glow. Also, prices, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'll link all of these in the description box if you guys want to see them there. If you do click on one of the links and end up buying something, I may make a small commission off of it, so thank you so much in advance. Don't feel like you need to, you don't, but just in case. Anyways, so this one being the first one, I fell in love with this when I tried it because I thought this gave me such good color when I tried it. I don't know what I was expecting when I first tried this. It was a new product, saw it, bought it, tried it for you guys, but I was really happy with the result that this gave me. I wouldn't say it got me ultra dark, but it definitely got me like dark. And I feel like this is one of those where you could keep it on for like a few hours and then wash it off if you have somewhere you need to be like same day. This is gonna get the job done. So I just felt like this was a really good self-tanner, and this literally feels like it's only half full at this point because I've used it a bunch of times since getting this. Like, for some reason I just keep going back to this because I love the tan that I get from it. It's a very like true golden brown kind of tan. It's not orangey, it's not like olivey, it's right in the middle and it's perfect. So I love it, and you can't go wrong with Isle of Paradise. I feel like Isle of Paradise self-tanners are always a hit. They always look good, they always look natural, so obsessed. Next one that I'm seeing, I just recently tried out, it's the BALI Self-Tan Body Mist. It's light to dark invisible solution. This one they did collab with me on that video, but I've been obsessed with this since getting it and trying it, and I've been using it like crazy, and I've been telling everybody in my family about this, like to get it and to try it. I'm gonna give this to my mom to try out too, so she can see. She's not like a big self-tanner and she usually goes for a more subtle look, but I just know that she's gonna love this one. I know my sister is gonna love this one, so I'm having both of them try it. It's amazing. And you guys know already by now how I feel about clear self-tanners. I don't like them. I feel like it's so hard to see where you're applying, where you're blending. They always come out patchy, so I don't typically gravitate towards those at all. But this one being like a mist or like a spray, when you spray it onto your skin, you can see exactly where the spray is landing, and then you could just take some more, spray it onto your mitt and blend everything in. And every time that I've done that with this, I feel like I've gotten such an even application where it didn't even matter that this was clear. I could see exactly where I was applying and blending, and it came out so smooth and so perfect. The amount of color that I got, I would say this was like medium to dark, but it was perfect. Like I felt like it looked like I was like on a beach vacation and I came back and that was the tan that I had. It was just so beautiful and so natural looking. Another one that was like a very just true brown kind of self tan, not orangey, not too reddish, not olivey, like right in the middle. So beautiful, so easy to use, no transfer with this one whatsoever, and the packaging is adorable. So highly, highly, highly recommend this one. Next up is the Loving Tan Purest Tanning Mousse in dark for medium to dark skin tones. I am addicted to this self tanner, you guys. The only thing I don't like about this is the smell. Like I feel like at first, for the first few seconds, it smells like chocolate. And then after the first few seconds, it smells like something not as nice as chocolate. So I don't love the smell on this one, but everything else I am obsessed with. Like this gives you a beautiful golden tan. It is dark. It is beautiful. It lasts all week long. It's so easy to apply. It feels so good on your skin. I just love like the golden undertone of this. Like this, it's just so perfect. I love this. I love it so much. I almost would even say that I like this better than the original. Like I know they're essentially supposed to be the same thing. This one's just with like more natural ingredients, but I just love what this one specifically is doing for me. And I used it so much that this is basically empty. Like I don't think that there's any product really left in here, maybe a little bit. I don't think I could get a full tan out of this. Like I'm gonna need to get another one, and I gladly will, even though this is expensive, because it's so worth it. It's such a good self tanner. It looks so good every time. It looks so natural. I'm obsessed. Next up is the ST.TROPEZ Luxe Body Serum. I do want to start by saying if I had to choose between this one and the whipped cream version of this, I would choose the whipped cream version, because that has to be hands down like top 3 self tanners that I've ever used in my life. Like it's really, really hard to beat that one. But in general, if you're someone that likes more of like a gel consistency, if you don't want like a mousse, I feel like you're actually going to really, really love this. It feels so good and soft and hydrating when it's on your skin. It's not sticky. It feels like you just put like skincare or like a moisturizer on your skin. It feels really, really good, and the color that develops the next day is so beautiful. Like this is a, I would say like medium to dark self tan. It's not super, super dark, but it looks really, really natural. It's so quick and so easy to apply. It doesn't feel gross throughout the night. Like it's just a really solid self tanner, especially if you're someone that doesn't want like a mousse. I think it's nice to have a variety, which is like these two are the only ones in the video that are not a mousse, and I'm obsessed with like the concept of both. This is just really nice and really easy to apply. There's like a tiny, tiny bit of like a tint to it, not much. But again, this is one of those things where like you could see exactly where you're applying and blending it in. So it's very convenient. So I love this and I highly, highly recommend. And then last but not least, I saved this one for last for a reason, because I just recently tried this and was shocked at the application of it. Guys, this is the ST.TROPEZ Self Tan Supreme Violet Bronzing Mousse. I have to say this is freaking amazing. One of the best that I've tried in a long time, but when you first initially start to apply this onto your skin, it is going to terrify you. Like the color guide on this is dark. It is very, very dark, and it's like a very like cool toned, like ashy toned violet kind of dark. Like this is the darkest color guide on a self tanner that I've ever seen. Like I was like, oh my god, this is beyond an ultra dark. Like if I stay like this tomorrow, it might be a little bit too much. So I was very nervous when I first applied this. Even the next morning, I was very, very nervous when I saw how it looked. But then I got in the shower, I washed it off, and like all of that like super dark violet-y color guide came off, and it turned into literally the perfect violet undertone ultra dark self tanner, but not too much. Like it was the perfect tan. I looked like I was like on a month-long European beach vacation in the best way. Like the color that this gave me, I don't think I've ever had a self tanner do that for me. Like this is very, very unique. This for sure stands out. I don't know what Saint-Tropez did to this stuff. I was like nervous at first and I was like, this is not gonna be a hit. Like I thought for sure the night that I put it on, it was gonna be a no for me. And then when I showered off the color guide the next morning, I was like, this is beyond a yes. Like I could scream it from the rooftops. Now I want everybody to try this and see for themselves, because just the whole process of it was like a whirlwind. I was like, one emotion one day, another emotion the next day. Like it was crazy, but I am obsessed with this stuff. I love it. I think it is amazing. It's not transfer proof though, so be very careful about that. This is one of those that I would like wear, but right before I go to sleep with it on and then wash it off first thing in the morning. But the result that you get is like unmatched. It's amazing. I highly, highly, highly recommend. I love it. So that is it. Those are 5 self tanners that I've really been loving lately, that I cannot get enough of, that I keep grabbing for any chance that I get. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know though what you think about my 5 choices here. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see from me, or what other self tanners you want me to try out. Give this a huge thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel, but stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.